More news on the Joe Budden podcast. We still here to talk about the Joe Budden podcast. I never expected this. Now, a lot of the time, Joe Budden says again, third grade reading level, back at it. Like and subscribe. Hopefully, hey, maybe one day I'll get better at this thing we call reading. But anyways, basically, Joe Budden a lot of the time says he gets phone calls for certain things his cast members do say on the show. So this is just crazy. Now we're seeing one of these things actually happen because apparently Ice responds to Kendrick Lamar's Kendrick Lamar feeling Hitta J3's rant about him. Now I don't know why he's ranting about Ice or what the fuck happened. Now maybe his Ice music takes. There is times Ice music takes are a little bit too much. Not too much, but I feel like Ice, if he just would explain himself, he would just be like, I just don't like it. He was just like, but why? When the nigga asks why, I just don't like it. Like, at least he says something like, oh, I don't like the beat. I don't like this about the song. Like, at least something like that. I'm like, okay, fair enough. But he kind of just like, I just don't like it because I don't like it. It's kind of like, motherfuckers look at that reasoning like it's a fucking oxymoron. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I do understand time. There was one point, like, even Joe, I forgot what podcast episode it was. It's like, bro, you can't give a take of you don't like it and just say, give no reasons as to why you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? There was a point. Also, it came out when motherfuckers used to say that he was the most sensitive. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, apparently Hitta J3 had a rant about Ice for whatever reason, and it is what it is. Now, Ice, again, I guess he used to be a troll back in the day on Twitter. I don't remember him trolling as much on Twitter, so I guess people are not too fond of certain antics he has done in the past. So maybe that's why he's kind of like, all right, bro, I ain't playing with niggas. I'm going to just be on my P's and Q's over her. But, hey, let's see exactly what went on and let's see what happens. So, JBP's Ice does something about Hitta J3's rant. Joe Budden podcast co-host Ice revealed that he is possibly banned from Compton, California, following an issue with Kendrick Lamar affiliate Hitta J3 on social media. Ice discussed the issue with the Joe Budden and other co-hosts in the latest episode of the podcast. Hitta and Ice's issue stemmed from Ice suggesting Hitta shouldn't have been on Kendrick Lamar's GNX, while Ice didn't name Hitta in his original tweet. Fans quickly discovered who the host was alluding to. Listen, everybody has their opinion. I literally said, for Baby's album, you could leave that nigga fucking Travis Scott off that shit. That nigga didn't add nothing. Weak fucking feature. I didn't need to hear that nigga shit on there. So it does happen. Now, I do understand in his, I guess, perspective, because he's not Travis Scott. Like, yo, mans was giving you a look. It's a very, I guess, highly acclaimed album, mixtape, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you probably got, probably got some buzz in the city. You probably dropping some old music yourself. We seen them drop the diss track against Top 5 or whatever. And you doing your own thing is kind of helping you bubble up. Nigga, I went to go check out Bodie 6. I ain't gonna lie. I went to go check that nigga out. That nigga nice. I like him. You know what I'm saying? So again, I do get your perspective. Like, you still on the come up and shit. And a motherfucker saying you don't deserve to be on that shit. Yeah, probably, yeah. But I've said that about countless niggas. So I kind of feel where Ice is coming from. And at the end of the day, bro, it's a podcast. You're here to give your opinion and have some hot takes. Not everybody's going to agree. Now, if you come on certain platforms and think everybody will agree with everything you have to say all the time, then don't have a podcast. Don't have a commentary channel. Don't do none of that. You just giving your opinion. I just like reason. That's why sometimes when Ice be like, I don't like an album because I don't like an album, at least give some points. You know what I'm saying? That's why I could see if he did some shit like that, I'd be like, okay, I'm with you. I could see why you're annoyed by that. But anyways, so I guess this is a quote from Ice. I said I wish dude didn't put Son on his album, Ice explained, but it seems like everybody knew what I was talking about and everybody tagged the dude I was referring to. So he just went on a whole, he was like, yo, if you don't like what I said, do something about it. I did. I muted you, so I won't see you anymore. Ice explained that the origin of his comment due to Hitta constantly feuding with anyone that mentions Kendrick Lamar or GNX. Afterward, Ice acknowledged that Hitta impressed with his guest feature on the album's self-titled track. Ice confirmed that he received phone calls over the issue and admitted that everything is fine. Hitta has not commented on Ice's mention of the incident yet. Hitta J3 has been productive since GNX's release, including new music and collaborations with fellow GNX collaborator Lefty Gunplay. Hitta is the little brother of Kendrick Lamar's late best friend who passed away, while the Pulitzer Prize winner ascended to greatness. Before GNX, K.A.Vuitton was featured on the Hitta remix Do the Gutter, also featuring Problem and YG. Ice joins other Hitta J3 has addressed, including Drake affiliate top 5, New York rap star Joey Badass. Dre released a freestyle called The Rooter Is Back last week. This sparked a response from Top Dog Entertainment's Ray Vaughn. Hitta would chime in on Joey's freestyle, telling the rap star to try hard. I will say this, Hitta, you've been talking a lot. Just drop some music. I guess that is one thing I will say, drop some more music. But I will say this, we've learned the West Coast, they ride for each other. So with the whole Joey Badass thing, yeah, I can see where some annoyance or something. But like, again, we've seen that coast rides for each other. We've seen it with the Kendrick shit. They ride for each other. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Now, again, it is what it is. Hey, listen, sometimes y'all might say some shit niggas ain't gonna like. This is a testament to that. As much as we do like the Joe Budden podcast for keeping it a buck, we do have sometimes, like when they talk about Jay-Z, their little whole Avenger cape comes on, and we're just like, nigga, y'all niggas is tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, it's one of those that comes with the territory. Hitta J3 should talk more. And shit, Ice gave you his kudos. He said you did impress on the title track, the GNX. You did impress at the end of the day. And it is what it is. Just like how Ice didn't want him to be on the album, nigga, Kendrick could put any motherfucker on his album. So, Hitta J3, Kendrick put you on his album because he fucked with you and he thought you was talented enough to be on the album and he was giving you a look. So, as much as Ice does not like you on the album, you're there and you're prospering from it. More people know your name and you're coming up. So, honestly, you could just say F him and continue moving. Just like how he muted you, you could mute that nigga too. And just say, yo, fuck him. If you don't like me, don't play the song. Fuck you, nigga. And keep it pushing. I don't think that nigga will take offense to it. He can, because he said what he said. But yeah, a lot of niggas are sensitive and shit like that. I get it. I get it. If Hitta J3 was more like, again, he's probably bubbling in the West Coast. But again, for more niggas on the East Coast who don't know of his talent, you know what I'm saying? It's probably like now you got a major love, like more attentions to you. Yeah, you don't want to hear niggas shitting on you. I get it, bro. It's a regular human reaction. But again, what do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides this, your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ there while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more there. I mean, I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.